Ladies and gentlemen, this is Reaction. This is Russia's McDonald's replacement is having problems for the channel NFKRZ. Yeah, I saw the video that he made about the Russian replacement of the McDonald's, which is basically McDonald's kind of giving away the rights to open the McDonald's in a way, but just not having McDonald's name on it because of the special military operations, I guess. So it kind of makes sense from the McDonald's perspective in a way, right? First of all these companies only care about profit, let's be honest, right? Only reason they are leaving Russia is because of the pressure, right? And like he said in one of the places, like Donbass, as he said, I don't remember exactly, where McDonald's had to leave and somebody just literally just started another McDonald's like shop there, right, without McDonald's having any cent in it, right, any money in it, and just started. Like, they know how to make McDonald's, right? Basically they know how to make McDonald's burger. They just changed the name. So in this one, McDonald's just thought like somebody's going to do the same thing here, so they just gave partnership or whatever to the guy that they were already partnered with in Russia. So that makes sense. But they're going to replace all the McDonald's, transform all the McDonald's into this new one. And in a way, kind of makes sense, right? In a way, it's kind of good. So all the food is not going to go to waste. Otherwise, they would have to throw away all the sauces, packets, and shit like that. But apparently, they're having problem. So yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I like this channel, right? I've done, 2 or 3 videos from them, from this channel, which was really interesting. I think the first one was how in the Soviet Russia, the West break into it like Pepsi, and how it became the largest navy or something. How there was a Pizza Hut commercial. That was just incredible. So let's watch this one.
Blazers, it's your boy Roman, your favorite neighborhood Russian. Hi guys, today welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, guys, we're gonna be revisiting a quite interesting topic. If you've been following my channel recently, you've probably seen that I made a video about this new Russian McDonald's replacement known as Вкусно и точка, which in English translates to tasty, period. Yeah, and I was happy to see that all of you guys in the comments had a fun time with the name, because all of you were basically saying that it's not tasty, comma, period, but just tasty periods, like the periods that women have.
Whoa.
Great name for a fast food chain, I agree. In Russian, however, people are making fun of this name in a different way. Now, instead of вкусно и точка, tasty period, people call it вкус очка, which literally translates to the taste of an asshole. A pretty good name for a fast food chain, either way. But yeah, in my previous video on this, I've covered вкусно и точка. To put it short, now after McDonald's left Russia officially and completely after the start of the special military operation in Ukraine, the Russian business of McDonald's was bought and renamed to вкусно и точка, tasty period. And they're basically serving pretty much the exact same menu with different names in the same exact restaurants, just with a different logo and a different design to everything. And from what we've seen in the last video, basically everybody who's actually tried the new Russian replacement McDonald's said that it pretty much tastes identical to the good old McDonald's. Well, it's been less than a month, and it seems like the Russian chain вкусно и точка, tasty period, is already having some problems, including running out of French fries, moldy burgers, and more. So let's look into it. Let's see what all the fuss is about and see if the Russian McDonald's replacement is really doing not so well. So the first thing that happened recently that sort of put a little bit a chink in the armor of вкусная точка, a little bit it wasn't great for their reputation, let's put it that way. What happened is that some lady was visiting one of the new tasty period restaurants in Moscow, and apparently her burger had the mold on it. Now, I personally don't think it looks too terrible, but I'm just gonna give a disclaimer right now. If you're eating in front of the screen right now or whatever, you might find these pictures not too appetizing, so I gave you a warning, okay? But yeah, this is what it looks like, and as far as I understand, the molds is on the bun mainly, and it also is kind of funny because it looks like they've eaten like half the burger and only then noticed the mold in it, which is, fair. Okay, I just realized something really funny while I was editing this video. So the picture that I showed you guys with the mold is actually the one I was looking at as well when making the video, which I'd said, was not too disgusting. And I actually got this picture from an article off of like some pro-Kremlin website. But the thing is that this pro-Kremlin website did not actually post the most graphic pictures, which are these. And in these ones, yeah, it does look pretty fucking bad. So yeah, I just
pretty bad? What the fuck? I understand, buns going bad, but this is fucking ridiculous. How is this possible? Look at this shit. They just gave them a little
these. And in these ones, yeah, it does look pretty fucking bad. So yeah, I just So this was funny that this, pro-Russian website would not show the most terrible looking picture. So yeah, that's not too great, but the thing is that like, you guys understand, right, that I'm all for shitting on this place. I made a whole video basically making fun of this entire idea of a Russian replacement McDonald's, but to be completely fair, there's a lot of issues that happen with proper fast food chains, like, getting rats in your KFC meal, or I think there was a story when a woman had like broken glass in her salad in McDonald's or something like that, in America or something. I mean, this stuff does happen sometimes, so it is funny though, and it is understandable why this right here, this one photo became so viral. Like, everybody's talking about this. I was getting messages from you guys, from my subscribers, from like America. Whatever, Europe, you were sending me articles from like
I don't know why Mike was just got turned off there, but okay.
BBC talking about how, look, this new Russian McDonald's replacement is serving moldy ass burgers to the customers, and it's like basically terrible. So yeah, I definitely understand why people are talking about this and making fun of this, because, well, the whole idea, right, is that, we are like coming here with our own McDonald's, replacing this Western shit. We don't need that shit, that's like the usual tone that they portray these things in the Russian media and stuff like that. How Russia is doing so well, despite the sanctions and everything, and we have our own good food and our own good restaurants and everything. So in the context of all of that, of course, this place is gonna be under extreme scrutiny, and this is just was like Russian McDonald's who served moldy burgers. Nobody would be talking about this, but since it's вкусно и точка, of course they are. In fact, I actually just found a post from like 2 years ago of some guy ordering and getting a moldy burger at Russian McDonald's, and I'm pretty sure this did not make news headlines in Europe or America. It does seem like Tasty Period is starting to slack a little bit, even in the first month of its opening. Now, the Tasty Period officials actually did respond to this, and they did comment on this moldy burger situation. According to them, the company has already contacted the manufacturer who produces the bread, and they're already investigating why there was mold on the burger. So yeah, like I'm saying, I think it is funny, but this is not like extraordinary for a fast food place. However, these moldy burgers is not the only thing that...
Isn't that fucked up? Right? He's right there. Isn't that fucked up? Like, for McDonald's, this is not extraordinary. Yeah. I think after watching this, the next time I order McDonald's, I have to check every single part of that bun. Right? Because this is just horrible. But seeing that mold, it's just, giving me creeps.
Tasty Period is getting destroyed online right now in Russia for. Another big one that got kind of viral recently is just a video, apparently, in which so there's like a storage of buns and stuff that are going to be used in making the burgers for Tasty Period. For some reason, they're stored outside. I guess they were just preparing to move it inside of the restaurant here, and essentially all the bread is being eaten by pigeons and birds on the street. Let's see it.
Вот сначала они едят эти булочки, а потом булочки едят все остальные. Ну да.
So yeah, some guy just was like sitting in a parking lot and recorded a video of birds eating buns from Tasty Periods. This happened in Moscow as well, of course. Greatest city ever. And also, the PR department of Tasty Period also responded to this, saying that essentially this was shot when the products were basically just being shipped in inside the restaurants. And they're saying that all of the bread that was on top in these shipments, all of them immediately get thrown out, no matter if they have any damage signs, So basically they're saying birds that eating it is fine. We always throw out that layer anyway, so you don't even bother. We're just out here feeding birds, We're just being good Samaritans. Which again, I mean, bro, is this really, like, it is funny. Once again, it is funny, and
yeah, right. They throw over the top part. Yeah, sure. That's how the restaurants work. That's how profit things work, right? They are gonna throw over the top. I highly doubt that shit. That's just horrible, man.
I guess they're just unlucky, but like, is this really their fault? What the fuck are you gonna do about these birds, man? Birds are vultures. They're gonna eat everything. That's how they treat. Come on. So yeah, moldy burgers and birds eating your buns is kind of a PR nightmare, but it's actually not the only issue that Tasty Period is experiencing right now. What's actually happening right now is that Tasty Period, вкусная точка, is running out of French fries. And Let's just read it. On the 8th of July, Вкусная точка has announced that some of the chain's restaurants are not going to have French fries in the menu. They explained it saying that in 2021 in Russia, there was not enough needed types of potatoes that were grown. So apparently for the French fries that were used in the Russian McDonald's and the French fries that they want to use in Вкусная точка because they want their fries to be like the old McDonald's, you need a specific type of potatoes, and there's just not enough of them being produced in this year in Russia. And this can be seen all across the board, even with the fast food restaurants that did not leave Russia. So for example, in KFC right now in Russia, they actually stopped selling big and medium-sized fries in total. They're only selling small-sized fries. So fair enough, it's a good enough big Russian for a Soviet person. And also the officials of Tasty Period said that yes, we don't have enough Russian-produced potatoes of this type, but also the issue is that because of the sanctions, they cannot ship in the needed potatoes from abroad. So yeah, it doesn't quite look like Tasty Period is doing all that well, considering the fact that you need specific potatoes for French fries, but you have to ship them in from abroad, and of course that's not possible anymore. Also, one of the Russian officials
I mean, obviously, look, I'm gonna say, like, who gives a fuck about French fries, right? I never ate this fucking fried potatoes. But yeah, that's the big part of anything McDonald's, right? You cannot go to McDonald's and not think about French fries, right? So I bet there are way too many people go to McDonald's and want their French fries. So this is gonna be a massive problem for them.
I'm not even gonna say his name because who cares. He's a part of the Russian State Duma. He said that McDonald's and everybody who sold this kinds of French fries had to use imported potatoes, even though we have our own good Russian potatoes. We do have problems, but they're not that serious. We will have French fries, but it's not gonna be as straight and perfect. So as far as I understand, they're saying that we're gonna have French fries, but they're gonna be made out of different kinds of potatoes. So basically the taste is not gonna be the same, the texture is not gonna be the same, but you guys don't fucking care, right? You have something to fill your Soviet belly with. And also the Tasty Period.
I don't understand that response. Like, why are they responding like it's not gonna be straight, it's not gonna be same, it's not gonna be straight, this and that. I would expect response like it would be different, it would be Russian or something like the pro-Russian type of message there, right? Like, this is not going to be imported, this is going to come from locally and it would be different, but it would be Russian or something like that with the Russian pride, this and that, some message like that. It's surprising to see Russian official giving message like that. It's not going to be completely straight like, you know, how it used to be. So basically don't expect something good or something like that. Like, okay, it's different potatoes, man, you can at least sell it with your message, come on.
The officials said that there's going to be enough potatoes and they're going to be widely available in every single restaurant only around autumn or fall of 2022 when there's going to be a new potato harvest coming in. I gotta say, guys, here's the thing. I sometimes get comments from people saying that like I shit on Russia too much and essentially I'm being too condescending and ironic about this. How, you know, a lot of people comment saying, you know, Roman, come on, give them credit, bro. They're really trying. Guys, you just need to look into like the comments of what actual Russians say, and I'm like literally I'm literally being so like, I'm giving them the biggest benefit of the doubt ever, bro. Like, just look at the top comments under this post about the French fries. Quote, we're gonna have French fries, but they're not gonna be as perfect. Yeah, for Russians it's fine. We will have patties in the burger, but they're not gonna be as meaty. And the reply, yeah, it's not gonna be meat either, it's gonna be soy. So what? Tasty, period. And if you don't like it, just get the fuck out of Russia. So yeah, they're basically being ironic about how, you know, the officials are saying, you know, we're gonna have potatoes, they're just not gonna be as good, as perfect. So yeah, you'll get your food, just stop fucking complaining, and if you don't like it, come on, the world is open for you, even though it's not, but it is. Go ahead. They can even grow decent.
Yeah, so basically Soviet Russia right there, right? That's literally, that feels like a Soviet Russia thing, right? Like, yeah, you'll be happy with what you have, it's gonna be Russia, like, shut up. Only thing that is not Soviet Russia is just like, you know, leave Russia. They wouldn't have said that during the Soviet Russian time, but okay.
Potatoes. What kind of Russian replacements for medicine and tech products can you even talk about? So yeah, you guys might think I'm a hater, but you just gotta go in the comments and see what people are actually saying, bro. And also, Tasty Period, Russian KFC and Russian Burger King, since there's already a shortage of Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these sodas that are owned by these companies, because they also pulled out of Russia, they are starting to replace, you know, Fanta, Coca-Cola, Sprites in fast food chains with Russian lemonades. For example, Chernogolovka, which is actually a decent company. I actually do like the lemonades. I used to drink them in Russia a lot, but it's like Soviet lemonades basically. Like the tastes are Tarhun, Baikal, Krem Soda, Duches, you know? If you're from a post-Soviet country, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Basically, it's good shit, but it's not Coca-Cola, Fanta, or Sprite, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro, what can I say? Tasty Period is under...
So they're worse than Coca-Cola, Fanta? Coca-Cola and Fanta is already the worst. What can it be more worse than that? They're all fucking weird. How the fuck people like Coca-Cola, Fanta and shit? Like, how do they? It feels. I don't know. Every time I drink it, feels weird. Like this shit is sugary as fuck.
A lot of flack lately, and this is pretty much what I said in my previous video. Like, I'm sure right now, as it is, when they just opened, the taste, the quality is gonna be pretty similar. But I felt like over the years, you know, the quality would slowly degrade more and more, and the quality control would be not as strict and not as good, not as perfect as in McDonald's. Because McDonald's, come on, it's the same all the time. You know, I thought things are gonna start going wrong in like a year, but it's not even been a month, and it's already going south, so, I don't know, guys. Tasty, period. That just says it all. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is gonna be pretty much it for today's video, though. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, then please make sure to slap the like on it. As well, guys, if you want to support me additionally, go over to the description. I have my...
Yeah, I mean, that's just fucked up. I mean, look, I don't think that's gonna happen. Anything's gonna happen there, right? That is no alternative here. A tasty, period. That is the only alternative, right? McDonald's is not coming back. Things are gonna go back to how it was, you know, anytime soon. So yeah, there you go. Problems or no problems, this is what you're having. That's what their mentality is. So yeah, but that's McDonald's and major chains like that, Subway, McDonald's, people like that always have some kind of an issue. But seeing that moldy burger just gives me the creeps. Like, okay, this is gonna give me some form of OCD, I guess. Every time I eat a Subway or McDonald's, anything, I'm gonna check the bun from now on. Like, what the fuck? All right. Right, well, that was Russia's McDonald's replacement is having problem by the channel NFKRZ. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time.